Who is stressed? Dune freak. Okay, this is going to be a thing we have to deal with right now. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 60, where we're just starting to get our bristle berries in a row. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful thing. What we're going to need to do, though, is find something to do with all these liquefiables, actually. Let's go ahead and I think we'll just jump right into it here. We'll get this ladder going down like that, and then we'll excavate a little area here. Which we don't need to excavate because we can just put the storage right there. Those will be for liquefiables. All right, also, we'll go ahead and we'll get some of this granite. Let's see, here, 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 and here. That's good. We're going to need to mop up any of this water that's already melted. And what? So we have our puff that came out here to help get rid of some of this polluted oxygen, but the only way to make that happen is to sweep up this slime. So let's actually sweep that up at an incredibly high priority, please. Now that slime should be carried, if it's a resident over here, it should be carried down here where the priority is low, and then carried further down here where the priority is much, much higher. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. We're going to get this polluted oxygen under control, no matter what. These slimes are doing, or these pufts are doing very good. I feel like that is absolutely plenty of water. Let's go ahead and crank that down. And trench stench, that's okay. So right now we're pumping in the full 10 kilograms of water a second, which is going to rapidly start to deplete our reserve. But for now, I think that is... Oh no, 10 kilograms to here, and then it's being throttled back. Well, let's turn it up. We need to speed things up. That is great. I love that. We've almost got the water up high enough to stop this. We'll get it up a little bit higher, and then we'll trap the water in here, and then we should start to see a marked difference in the amount of polluted oxygen hanging out in this area. Now, there are still other culprits we will have to address that are contributing to the overall polluted oxygen of this zone, but we will root them out. We will root them out one at a time. Yeah, okay, so it looks like our water reservoir that we had up top is no more. It is no more. So we're not using enough of our polluted water here. That's the main thing I'm getting. So I'm tempted to say, let's go ahead. Actually, I'm more than tempted. I'm actually going to do it. Let's expand pinch of pepper production over here. I think that's going to be a great thing. And then what? We could do one more? Sure, yeah. Let's actually put a dent in that polluted water. Okay, that being the case, we can go ahead and deconstruct some of these buildings. So we'll deconstruct you and you. Actually, we'll just get rid of this ladder all the way down. And then here and here and there. Where do we have flooding? Gas pump. Oh, because we got so much extra... Oh, the pressure. The pressure was too much. Okay, that's fine. So we'll do... let's go ahead and do abyssalite so that it... No, gas permeable tiles. Yes, gas permeable tiles do not break. That's the big lesson there. And then we'll need to mop all of this, which we can't mop there, so we'll need to actually just continue the gas permeable tiles like that. Sure, that'll work. Okay, good. That should take care of that problem. This will get sorted eventually, although we should start seeing more and more of this carbon dioxide floating down there where we'll have a catch to filter it all. This is looking good here. All of our air pressure is good. Let's go ahead and get these showers turned on. That is also very important. Temperatures are looking good. A little cold, getting a little chilly over there. We might need to warm up the water here eventually at some point. We will address that as time goes on. So what do we got here? Sedimentary rock. We'll just continue with that. Head over in this direction, and then... wait, this zone is... it's practically the same temperature. It'll be okay. Sedimentary rock. Just like that. So let's go ahead and... who made a mess? The ghost of Skinny Lenny. Now, hold on a minute, because it was mentioned that I should make more lavatories, but 2 of these lavatories are ready for use. Let's see if anybody's heading to them, actually. Okay, so one of them is... I feel like they should... Wait, what is going on here? You guys are just idle. Cool Hands is idle. I'm very sorry, Skinny Lenny. Okay, so we'll need more lavatories. That's fine. That just means we'll have more polluted water. Rip, Skinny Lenny. That just means we'll have more polluted water to deal with, which I'm not super concerned about, to be totally honest. Gold should be fine, but we're going to use iron because that's what we have a lot of, actually. Okay, for food, we're going to put these hydroponic tiles here. There we are, and then we'll get our sedimentary insulated tile here, and then we'll dig all of this out. Wonderful. And here we can deconstruct this, and then we'll take the piping, the plumbing, which we're going to make out of... Are we making this out of wolframite? No, we made it out of sedimentary rock. We're going to make it out of granite past this point. Really, it should have been granite the whole way, but sedimentary rock still is going to leach heat over a long period of time, and these are here for a long period of time, so I'm not super worried about it. Excellent, so there's that. And this gas should come down here and... gasp! Our morb! What happened to our morb? Okay, well, let's lock this door for now while we figure that out. We're going to have to get some other filtration system there. Looks like we're going to have to deal with chlorine after all, which is fine. No, I don't want that. I want the mopping prioritized, not the food. Let's get this stuff mopped up here. We're going to start getting polluted oxygen in there. This is looking good. And it's warming up this area rather nicely. I like it. We're almost ready to kick on the natural gas. Systems are being built, which means we'll get to start getting the lava base situated. Now, it was recommended in the comments by Sylvia Fox that some of the experiments I should do with the lava base are testing the heat threshold for which duplicants can stand high temperatures while in a cool vest. And I thought that sounds great because I didn't really have anything in mind picked out anyways. So we'll test a cool vest versus a snazzy suit in that situation and see what we get. That's all of our water. Yep. Unfortunately, there's just no quick way to do that without having to come right back and throttle it down. Okay. Fair enough. We have a lot of oxygen, though. I'm just anxious to get all this polluted oxygen out of here. I'm more than anxious. Look at that, 250 grams. It's getting really light. But then over here it's 400. 400. It is getting less. It is getting less. We are going to use at some point a piping system to pump polluted oxygen up here to them to help stabilize everything. Let's take a look over here. Excellent. Everything is off. That means we're in the excellent yield, ideal temperature range. I love that. And this, yeah. Okay, so liquefiable at a priority 6. Copy those settings and then sweep at a 7. All of this. Mop also at a 7. All of that. Thank you very much. We're going to need a ladder right over here to help get rid of that. This chlorine's going to kind of fall down, and hopefully it'll fall down over here, or maybe tumble over this to over here. If it does fall down into this hodgepodge down here, that's fine. That'll get sorted out eventually. Not a big priority for now. Looks like we're getting some slime over here, so let's prioritize sweeping that up, and then we'll prioritize sweeping that up as well. All right. That stuff looks like it's doing well, actually. Very pleased with that. Thought we sped time up. Did we not? Can't be running at single speed the whole way. Okay, let's take a look over here. Over here looks good. So I think what we'll do is we will take one of these here, these hydroponic farms, copy the settings right over here. And even though we don't have blossom seeds yet, as these are harvested with excellent harvest, they should carry them right over there and take care of it. Excellent. And we'll start growing more bristle blossom berries. And we'll get some more pinch peppers. How are we doing here? Oh, the water. We're using the water very quickly. 6 kilograms at 78 degrees. This should be trending warmer. Let's kick up the valve. We're using a good bit more water than we are taking in. So let's look at our last report. We're still creating food. And we're still removing just under 3,000 kilograms of oxygen, so our system should be good. Let's increase this to, let's just give it the full run, 10,000 kilograms. So this pipe now has reached 91 degrees, and it's just going to constantly warm up this water over here, which will be good for the pinch of peppers. This should probably be dug through, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Bed beyond reach. What's going on, Alex G? Oh, you're about to have your problem solved. There you go. No, don't... Alex G. I was going to say, wake up and, yes, do your thing. What? That's no good. So we're going to have to unlock this door after all, and we're getting all of this chlorine. Well, we could just leave that bleach stone there, I suppose, for now. Yeah, let's do that. We'll leave this locked for now. All of this is doing well. This is just about ready to go. Did we not queue up wires for that? We did not queue up wires for that. Now, wait a second. 2 generators, that's way more power than we need on a single line. How much power is going to be used on this line? 720. Potential to use 720. 240. 240. That's 480. 120 and 120, 240. No, this should be fine. It's not powering any doors yet, and this pump won't be there forever. Okay, that'll be fine. It's over 800. That's why we need 2 of these. Plus, we're going to have excess natural gas anyways, which we'll control with this valve. Let's start at 0, and we'll control it from there. We'll see how everything goes. So at this point, this manual generator... What, is it not hooked up? Why has nobody come over here and run on this thing yet? Oh, because it's priority 1. Let's give it a priority 5, shall we? Let's get that battery squared away. There's a lot of sweeping to be done here. Clay, sedimentary rock. I know we're allowing that storage over here. I know we are. Let's double check. Cultivable soil includes clay. Yeah, so we have plenty of storage here. They're all a priority 5, so there should be lots of sweeping done. What we can do, though, is we can speed this up a little bit. by putting some actual tiles here for everyone to walk on, huh? Won't that be grand? Look at that clean oxygen. We still have a lot of polluted oxygen down here, and we've still got to figure out how we're going to deal with all of this polluted water. Because we need to be able to drip polluted water in, but somehow have the polluted oxygen that's coming out of it controlled. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Not unless we built some kind of... Not unless we built some kind of, like, capture area for carbon dioxide that could build up there and prevent the polluted oxygen from coming out. Oop, we're starting to get low pressure over here, and the oxygen is pushing its way out when this door is open. I like that. This does not appear to be putting out any more polluted oxygen. That's good. What do we have here? Natural gas? Come on. Some duplicants are just full of it. What are you going to do? All right, let's keep our slime control here under control, and here as well. This base is doing great. Overflowing with oxygen, nice temperature. This place really has turned into a hotel. Look, you got a little gym. You got deodorizers everywhere that don't have any sand in them, but they don't need it because you're in paradise. Yeah, I guess speaking of that, we'll go ahead and let's reclaim some of these air deodorizers, since they're just sort of wasting space and materials at this time. Now it comes to my attention, if I give this container a priority 6 for slime, we'll see. We'll see. As the duplicants' jobs here are done and they have nothing else to do, they should start prioritizing moving the slime there, and then... Oh, is that really... Well, okay. Fine. Do your thing. Who is stressed? Dune Freak is stressed. Not good. Nope, let's pull up the vitals. Let's check out Dune Freak real quick, because we don't have stress relief over here. And I was talking about how good you guys had it. Soggy feet. What, you can't use the shower? The decor here has got to be through the roof. Yeah, decor here is off the charts high. Well, it's lowering, but you're still pretty stressed. That's concerning. What is your binge eater? Will dangerously overeat when stressed. I think we have this circuit here tapped out. 480, 120, 120. It has the potential to run all of this and that at the same time. And the door down, and the pump down here. Yikes. Well... Yeah, cancel that, please. Thank you. Well, you're gonna get rid of that soggy feet. I guess I'll just hope for the best. But if you start binge eating... Who else over here is stressed? Amanda, the Rockman. Yeah, you guys are dealing with some pretty yucky areas over here. Not to mention all of this polluted water from the ice that keeps melting. Okay. Okay, fine. We're gonna go ahead and take care of it then and just be done with it. Let's get a massage table. And we'll do the massage table here. And then what we will do is we will give you your own circuit, manual generator here. We'll run the wire down like this. We'll bridge it across, just like that. And you'll need a battery. Which we'll just go ahead and put over here. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Okay, good. So now, that should be taken care of. And now you guys will have your own stress relief area. Alright, is water moving through here at 10 kilograms? It is at 80 degrees. That should melt the ice in here really fast. We'll get all this water to ice, warm this water up. It's a little too cold for what we need it for. How is this area coming along? Slow and steady. We've got slime, we've got bleach stone. We'll just let everybody continue to work there. We'll check on the volcano base area and see if we can start processing some of that natural gas. And it looks like we can. Oh, well, wait. What's happening? Generator idle. Batteries sufficiently full. How about if it's below 100? But that shouldn't be what's stopping it. Not pumping. The pump is not active because gas vent over pressurized. Of course it is. So here's what we need to do. So we're going to have to give it a little vent here. Yep, we're going to have to give it a little vent there. We'll give this a high priority. We'll just release some of this gas, and then if there's a Puft somewhere we could free to come over here, that would be really cool. Is there a Puft nearby? I don't think there is. Alright, let's go ahead and copy our pinch of pepper settings down there and get that place going. That'll be great. And copy settings. And welcome to Pinch of Pepper Farm number 2. Let's get this built. This is a priority 9. Somebody come over here and build this, please. We have a Puft here, which is all but cleaned this area out. Now, wait a second. How in the world... Maybe somebody can help me understand this. I thought polluted water put off polluted oxygen. Maybe it's an air pressure thing. I'll have to look up what the air pressure is that's required before polluted oxygen puts off... Or before polluted water puts off polluted oxygen, because if that's the case, we'll just overpressurize this area over here, and then we won't worry about it anymore. Speaking of which, we should start to be making progress here. Now, see, I don't want us to overflow. Let's mop these two right here, and we'll just start getting that level down. Who is stressed? Dune Freak. Okay, this is going to be a thing we have to deal with right now. Oh, you're stressed because you weren't... because you haven't built your things. Okay. Well, we're going to fix that. There you go. We'll take care of your stress. I promise. But you should be... Stress trending down. Interrupted sleep. Well, I don't... Yeah, we just need to get you on a massage table. That's all there is to it. And what we can do, though, is we can vent all these bottles of clay, sand, polluted oxygen. I don't like that. Oh, I had it for a moment. Polluted oxygen. Yes, we're going to release a little bit of stinky air in here. Not too much. It'll be okay. It should get vented out, and then the Puft will take care of it. Even though the Puft isn't living with us anymore, the Magnificent Scrimbles is up here taking care of polluted oxygen. And we've got an extra one over here as well, helping with all this extra clean oxygen. Food has decayed. That's okay. That's going to happen. How's the temperature doing here? Temperature is stable. That's good. That's what I like to see. This is expanding. Food's being harvested. Dune Freak is still a little stressed, but this should, though... Right, this is just going to be an issue, isn't it? And this circuit is completely tapped out. Just about completely tapped out. It's not tapped out yet because this isn't pumping, and this isn't going to pump. Because we're going to leave it off. So for the time being... Okay. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a gas pump here, and we're going to create ourselves a vacuum until that pumps, and then we'll finally just... see, I almost want to put it in here and then create a vacuum, and then... Because we have all this polluted oxygen. Let's rethink about this for a moment. We'll deconstruct the gas vent, right? And then we'll put a door in here, like this, and gas pump here. All right, we'll go ahead and allow time to pass, and just like that. Then we just need to get ourselves a pipe and figure out a place to put this. A lot of viable options. Over here looks good. Actually, it's really low polluted oxygen over here. Oh, well, heck, why don't we just try this? Open and open. Let's see how that works, actually. That should, Here, let's keep our plan in place. We'll lower its priority for now. But let's get these doors opened up. And then that should... No, open it. Open it. See, this is why I like my doors to be a priority 9. I don't like to have to wait for people to come and tell the door to open up. Especially when you're walking through it. Stop what you're doing. Stop! Okay, fine. I've decided at this point we're just going to let everybody have stuffed berries. Because everybody's been working hard and everybody deserves stuffed berries. Okay, the door is open. And we're venting polluted oxygen. Which, yeah, there's a lot of room for it to flow over here, so that's good. Whoa, why are these pipes all empty? What happened here? No, like, for real, what happened there? That's unacceptable. Abyssalite pipe, priority 8. Like that, please. Okay. Wow, I guess these other pump areas got below their threshold? See, but will the steam condense if it has nowhere to let go of its heat? Will it condense, or will these just eventually get incredibly empty? We'll have to wait and see. Perhaps trapping the geysers long term is not the way to go. This doesn't help because we had to front load all of this. And this area, in fact, is... Well, the water's seeking its evening out its temperature, so that's good. What is this? Let's empty this building. And we're still looking at a lot of polluted oxygen here. This isn't leaving anytime soon. Okay, So back to a high priority, and we'll take care of it. Sounds good. Yep, and then we'll just help it out. We'll remove the pressure. We removed some of the pressure by pumping this natural gas through, but what we really need to do is let's get all of this slime up and out of here. That's what we need to do. All right, let's get our sweep tool. We'll say this is all a priority 8. Very important. Let's get all of our sweeping crew on this. Okay. Hopefully that'll speed things up. Dune Freak, how are you doing? Are you still stressed? Are you on the bench? How is this not awaiting material delivery iron ore? Grr. Right, I should have foreseen that, so we'll change it. That was entirely my mistake. But we're going to fix the problem right now. Wire. 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 There we go. And a wire bridge, also made of gold, at a priority 8. Let's get Dune Freak on that massage table, please. And let's get... what is this? This is liquid chlorine. We're liquefying the chlorine. So apparently all we needed was a narrow hallway with a bunch of cold floor everywhere. Okay, well, let's mop up the chlorine. That's actually really great. Maybe this place can serve a double purpose, and we can pump the chlorine in here. But I got rid of that pipe. Yeah, forget all of that. That's not important. This, though... this is all messed up. Okay, so we're going to have to... no, not liquid pipe. Gas pipe bridge. We'll just do it this way just in case. Just in case we decide at some point that we want to run the chlorine piping in here again, since we are actually condensing it into liquid now. Or condensating it. Condensing. I mean, it is condensing, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Sweep up all this slime, and... oh, this Puft isn't even leaving any more slime. Great. I think here we're looking at sections of vacuum. Oh, wow. That's really cool. And over here it's very low. I think that's enough water for that area. Let's go ahead and... we'll change this to a granite tile at a priority 8. Wonderful. All right. Speed things up. We'll get that taken care of. And then what? That slime's going to drop down, so we're going to have to sweep it up. That's okay. We'll do that. We'll sweep it up. This area is looking a little heavy on the polluted oxygen. This area, though, is definitely seeing a marked drop in polluted oxygen. Well, it gets a little less noticeable the further down you go. This area, the Pufts are actually creating a vacuum. That is insane. All right, there we go. So now that section is taken care of. We'll get this water filled up some. Let's sweep at a priority 8 this one right there. I don't think there's any here. But you know what? Let's go ahead and sweep this up anyways. We don't need that sitting there like that. What is this ladder doing here? Why is that ladder like that? Why is all of this so... I know the answer. I shouldn't be asking. I know the answer. All right, well, let's get rid of that ladder. And let's get rid of that ladder. And instead, we're going to add a ladder here. There we go. We'll square that up a little bit. We don't have a whole lot else to do at this point besides take care of the odds and ends and get things looking sharp and nice. What is that? Algae? Okay, that's allowed. I'll authorize that. So here we're looking for an outlet. And we made these tiles out of abyssalite. Yeah, I don't think well, whatever. They'll get reclaimed. Well, I would say we could put it over here, but I think this area is starting to equalize. Yeah, a little bit. We could go out here with it. Out here with it. Look at all this wide open. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and dig this section out here. And then we'll give ourselves a ladder. Right like that. Yep, very good. Go ahead and dig that out to even it out. We'll mop up all of this. That eventually at one time. Not right now. And then we'll have to pump this air out. We're just gonna run this down and out. Wait, did I? I was like, wait, did I wiggle that pipe? I certainly did. Okay. This way and this way. And voila, we have a place to get rid of our undesirable gases that are interfering with our closed natural gas generator system. Looks like we've used up all of our pinch of pepper seeds. That is really great news. This will be ready to go here momentarily. And what? This should be filtering out the polluted oxygen, but it can't. Of course it can't, because it's overpressurized. So rather than wait for that to become a problem, let's get ahead of that right now. And then we'll deconstruct these and that. All right. So we just pass a little bit of time, let everybody do some work. Food beyond reach. Well, you really are trapped there, aren't you, Bart? Okay, well then, a simple solution is we're just going to tell everybody that this is a priority. Oh, come on, you can make that, right? It's 1, and then 2, and then, yeah, there you go. See, look at that. Everybody just seems to be taking a couple of seconds before they decide what to do. That's all. So obviously either the steam is condensing or it's not high enough pressure that it's preventing the geyser from putting out the water. That's all that matters. And I think this is as good a place as any to wrap things up. We should start to see the polluted oxygen of this area diminishing incredibly rapidly. Vacuums. Isn't that going to kill our poor little pufts? Let's open this. Hold on, hold on. We're not going to end that episode just yet. Let's get these open. These doors need to be open right now so the pufts can breathe. There you go. That'll help you. There's a lot of polluted oxygen in here that needs to be dealt with. Do we have any generators of polluted oxygen? Any slime laying around? Doesn't look like it. We've got some pretty dense polluted oxygen clouds. 70 kilograms. Yeah. They will vent over here all in due time. And that's where we're going to wrap things up. So this has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 60. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Let's come back next time as we continue to work on the volcano base and getting our bristle blossom berries planted. and our polluted oxygen removed. But until next time, take care.